All right, call this meeting to order at 10:35. Brett, can I get a roll call, please?
All right, let me unmute myself. President Mark,
Present.
present. I am woefully unprepared. I apologize. Um, Senate Rep Naomi,
Present.
present. Sociology Club. I saw a message you were driving, so I
Yes.
heard you earlier, so we'll just assume you're present. And Model UN,
Present.
present. Quorum has been met.
Awesome. So let me go ahead and share screen real quick so I can put the agenda up. All right, guys. Here is April 20th agenda. Scroll down. All right, if there are no objections, we'll go ahead and adopt the agenda. Hearing none, seeing none, the agenda has been adopted. Go ahead and move on to approval of the minutes for April 13th. If I can get to it. Here are the minutes for April 13th.
I apologize for the formatting. Microsoft Word was having a morning.
If there's no objections, we'll go ahead and approve the minutes for April 13th. Okay, hearing none, seeing none, the minutes for April 13th have been approved. We'll move on to chair's message. Welcome. We are almost done with the semester. Today and tomorrow is voting. So if you haven't voted, make sure you go vote. Super excited for the semester to be over with. So that way we can have the summer to restructure what fall is going to look like. Fall is going to be interesting when we come back to somewhat normal operations. I can't wait. I'm excited to actually go back on the campus. I actually drove by there a couple days ago and it just looks bare. So can't wait to get back there and start seeing students running the classes and others, having fun there. Don't forget April 29th, we have the Pet Palooza, which I can't wait to see the cute, adorable animals that can be adopted. Naomi spearheaded that. So thank you, Naomi, for working out with the ASPCA and getting that set up. With that, I will move on to advisor's message.
All right. Thank you. I don't have much. Mark pretty much nailed all my talking points. So I know we talked before we officially started the meeting, but if you haven't voted yet on e-services, make sure you do. Tonight till 11:30 and tomorrow from 5 a.m. to 11:30. So if you wake up at 3 in the morning and say, I need a vote, it won't be on yet. So I will have the results Thursday at some point, and I will share those out to all the candidates. I'll post it on Instagram, and then I'll make a message at Friday's Senate meeting as well. I don't have any more updates on the drive-through graduation ceremony. There was a meeting last week, but I got pulled into some stuff, so I wasn't able to attend. I know the big thing is they're really trying to have people avoid getting out of their car. And I know people want to get out, they want all dressed up, they want to take the pictures. But as soon as one person gets out of the car, multiple people will get out of the car. So for those that don't have a car, they're still trying to work on some sort of like Uber, Lyft, something to at least drive them through the procession. And it is going to go by major, like time period. So like 1 to 2, and I don't know the exact ones, but 1 to 2 is STEM or, you know, whatever. I think they put that in that email that went out to everyone. But I will find out for sure. Other than that, yeah, the virtual pet fair next week, the next Thursday. So hopefully we get a good turnaround for that. And then just something for y'all's radar, May 4th is the last scheduled CAEB meeting. Because the week of the 11th, you all will be either taking a final, getting ready for finals, and traditionally we've always stopped before finals. I'll have to get together with Mark. We may have to change the time for the last meeting. I might have something that I can't physically be in the Zoom at 10:30. So, but I'll work with Mark on that, and we'll announce that next week. And other than that, that's all I got. So I will hand it back over to the chair. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Brett. So we'll go ahead and move on to public comment. This time is reserved for members of the public to address the clubs and events board on issues not already appearing on the agenda. A limit of 2 minutes per speaker shall be observed with a maximum of 4 minutes per topic. No discussion is allotted on public comment. The law does not permit any action to be taken, nor extended discussion of any items not on the agenda. The ASB Clubs and Events Board may briefly respond to statements made for questions posed. However, for further information, please contact ASB CAEB President for the item of discussion to be placed on a future agenda. Do we have any public comment at this time? Okay, hearing none, seeing none, we will move on to appointments and swearing in. We do not have any appointments or swearing in. Moving on to unfinished business. There is no unfinished business. We will move on to new business, 10.1 Instagram profile project. This time shall be reserved to discuss and potentially take action on creating an Instagram profile project. Does anybody want to make a motion to discuss about the Instagram profile project?
I move to discuss the Instagram profile project.
I need a second.
Second the motion.
It's been moved by Naomi and seconded by Model UN. Naomi, would you like to discuss it?
Yeah, sorry, I was just grabbing my jacket. Hang on. We're getting situated here again.
All good. You're muted, Naomi.
Thank you. So this project is already underway. Let's see what has been done so far. So I've reached out to different staff members at ARC, the kind that don't get too much coverage or acknowledgement of their work, kind of more behind the scenes folks. And then the president as well. President is not behind the scenes, but she's included. Let's see, I've gotten a response from most of the folks. Obviously, if you guys have any other suggestions for people have worked with that you think deserve this recognition, the idea is they send a photo or some quirky video, waving or hula hooping or dancing, whatever it is, like a short video and a statement of, what they do at ARC and how their contributions make ARC the place that it is. We haven't started posting them yet. I was waiting on one of two, President Dixon's to be the first one we post. And I just got hers this morning, so I'll probably start this week. I'm thinking I'm gonna go on Canva and add some kind of moving effects to pictures, so it's a little bit more eye-catching. It was something I learned at that General Assemblies is in general, people don't tend to post videos, which get more attention than photos. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yeah, so add some moving elements like we have with some of our other things. Like, I don't know how I'll do it, but figure out something for that. And then, yeah, I have a list of all the people I reached out to and a few more people I plan on reaching out to. I know I haven't reached out to Adam Karp yet, but I was planning on done it yet. And I haven't asked Brett yet, but I was planning on asking Brett as well. So Brett, this is my ask right now, I guess. I'm looking for the email and I'm not finding it for my list. Oh boy. Yeah, not seeing it right now. That is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay. Off the top of my head, some people I reached out to, some people obviously, declined. So people that I reached out to and were interested, Alyssa Shub, Olga Prispilov, she's, those are both the presidents, or I don't know if they're former presidents now, I don't know, but of the Academic and Classified Senate, Joshua Moon, Nick Daly, Scott Crow, but not anything. Jess Stevenson, I think Kuvang, I might not have done it. I'm like, this was a few weeks ago, so it's kind of, yeah, I need to get back in touch with some of these folks. We got other things in our mind. So yeah, if you have any other suggestions of folks that you think we should reach out to, just feel free to email me or email yourself to them and just CC myself or Brett or both. Yeah, and these are to go on Instagram. So yeah.
Naomi, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So could you send me the email that you sent out, kind of like did you create like a script?
A template? Yeah.
A template?
I will be sure to send you that email, yes. And anybody else who would like to be sent that email template, let me know.
Awesome, because I got a couple people you might have reached out to, and if you find that list, if you could send that so that way it's not like a double reach out to them.
Yeah. If I don't find the list, that's okay. I'll just just look over who I actually sent it out to. Yeah.
That's fine. Did you send it out to all the deans?
I sent it out to Joshua. I don't think I sent it to all of the deans.
Okay, I was thinking maybe have like a section with the deans, so we could show recognition for all the deans, or the chairs.
I was thinking. Oh, sorry, chair.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking instead of doing it like how we've done the candidate stuff in the past, where we double up, I think each should be separate, further that recognition. And since I was thinking so that the picture would obviously be in the, the picture section of Instagram. I don't know how to phrase that. And then I wasn't sure how exactly to do the statement, whether to add that in the description or have that as like a second post or like a second thing where I type it up and add it to, like, I don't know, Canva or something. I don't know. But either way, I think they should all be individual posts. So if we do, so I'm not thinking like sections where, Dean here and another Dean, how we've done in the past with elections, how Nick and I were, posted, our campaign stuff is posted together. I was thinking each could be separate. So it's, and then this would be spread out over, several weeks. I was thinking, yeah, it's not a very, I will say this, it's not very, I haven't, it's very informal. It is not a formal project. It is very informal kind of, it's on social media. It's very informal. That's all I got to say. So It doesn't follow the norms of our usual kind of project standards, but yeah, so yeah.
No, it sounds good. I think it's a good idea. that we show them some recognition on behind the scenes and what they do for the students. So they definitely deserve that. So any other discussions, comments about the Instagram profile project? Yes, Naomi, you look like you. Go ahead.
Nope, nothing to say. I just read a comment. That's all.
Sounds good. Brett, did you want to throw anything on it?
No, I mean, Naomi covered it. I mean, like they were saying, super informal, right? Just they submitted like a little bio statement, whatever you want to call it. I would just put that in the Instagram post, and then the video or picture that they send. So I think that would be cool, especially as we end this semester, and they can kind of see a face of like either who helped along the way this last year or who's going to be involved in trying to get the campus reopened for folks. So I think it's a cool idea.
Cool. Any other discussion, comments, suggestions, ideas for item 10.1 Instagram profile project? None. Okay, hearing none, seeing none, we will move on to 10.2 ASB campaign for fall 2021. I think that's supposed to be 2022. Or would it be 2021 fall? Go ahead, Naomi.
Yeah, I remembered when we talked about this, we were talking about after the election trying to, was this when we were trying to increase CAEB membership? Where we would be campaigning after election to get people appointed to, who would be interested in appointing to, okay.
So let me go ahead and read this real quick. This time shall be reserved to discuss ideas and potentially take action on creating a campaign for student government for fall 2021. Do I hear a motion real quick?
Okay, I move to discuss campaign plans for the fall 2021 semester.
Motion.
Second.
Oh, cool. Lori seconded it.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded by two people. Naomi, do you want to talk real quick and then I can kind of jump in on there after we're done?
I would relinquish my speaker's rights to you because I think you know more about this.
All right. I noticed during this election that there wasn't a lot of candidates for both student government and CAEB. So I want to create some posts via Instagram. I'm going to reach out to Scott Crow and see if he can put something in the newsletter. So that way it will have the potential to reach all of the students for ARC. Just to let them know that there is opportunities for student leadership. We might have some new incoming students who don't know about student leadership. So I want to at least give the opportunity of them to be aware of it. So that is my plan, is to reach out to Scott Crow and possibly ARC Achieve. Reach out to them and maybe a couple other departments. Not too super hardcore going into like having this big campaign and marching around campus and such, but more of an informational sector of it, just to let them know that one, after the elections they can be appointed. After, of course, they meet with the presidents, the elected presidents, and such, because it does take a whole team to make student government very successful. And I think this is the lowest involvement that I've seen since I've been at ARC for elections. So with that being said, I'm open to any ideas, suggestions, comments. Go ahead, Naomi.
So I'm not sure if this is possible, but if we can print some kind of flyer, and then there's certain events that do like pickup kind of things that happen at ARC, so food pantry, and I know Trios having this art session, art don't remember exactly what it's called, but like students will come and pick up those art supplies on campus. And I wonder if we could distribute, like ask that groups that are doing this could include a flyer for joining it, you know, in that. I don't know if it's possible or right, but just for consideration.
I think that is possible. I started creating a flyer on my favorite poster on my wall. So I've already kind of created a couple flyers. I'll send them out. And obviously just kind of, this doesn't need to be a formal thing to get approved or anything like that. Obviously I'll send it to Brett and the you as well, Naomi, as you are still the student president. So I will send it out and kind of get your feedback. Like I said, my main objective was just to kind of build up our student leadership. You know, because we are the voice of ARC. So go ahead, Naomi.
I actually have a question kind of directed towards Brett. I remember before I was actually in Student Senate, there were posters for Student Senate and CAEB. There was with Thanos as like the Salt Bay, and I was wondering who actually made those posters. And you did? That's nice. Okay. Anyway, I don't know. I was wondering if one might reuse that. I thought it was very eye-catching.
Yeah. I try to do a comic theme. So when I was at Folsom, it was the Falcon, and then you know, ARC. I did the Thanos one, and then the last 2 years I've had to recycle this year, but the Beaver I found is from an 80s comic called Space Beaver. So yeah, you know, but I think that's a good idea to go back to what Mark was saying about, and Naomi, about the dropping the flyers like in food pantry distribution or trios. I think it's called Heart to Art as their program. You know, as more programs start to come back on ground, especially at graduation, right? If there's like a giveaway with the whatever they're gonna tassel or whatever, maybe we get a flyer and drop in there and say, you know, congratulations from ASB, or I don't know, something. So all good ideas. We just need to probably move on, especially for the graduation one, probably have to move quick, but food pantry is going to be at least once a month through summer. So we still have some time to get a flyer made for that. And I can contact the printing services. They are on ground a couple days a week. Lori's friend Dawn Reed is still there, so they might be able to create some flyers for us or print them.
Naomi.
I only know of one graduation, but the only one I know of. I know there are others, but I know API, they're having their graduation or merchandise pickup on May 11th. So I don't know if that gives you a time frame at least of when they're probably around.
Thank you. I'm going to be working today on it to finalize it. So Brett, by tomorrow, I will send you something that I've created, maybe a couple different ones. Even if we use both of them to kind of change up the tone, the more the merrier.
Sure.
Any other comments, ideas, suggestions for the ASB campaign for fall 2021? I am all ears. Okay, hearing none, seeing none. Yeah, Naomi.
Yeah, sorry. So one thing that I've done, at least in some of my classes, is just making that announcement. And I know there are some professors that are more amicable to that kind of announcement, and some people that are more comfortable making announcements in class. But I'm wondering, maybe we could create a kind of script and send it out to professors so that they can at least make an announcement themselves, since we only have few representatives and that's only going to reach a few classrooms. But some kind of script that we can ask professors to say to their students.
Okay. Do you have accessibility on reaching out to all the professors?
I know that we can reach out to the academic senate. That's my only, yeah.
Okay.
Mark?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would say academic senate's a good one. as an advisor, that's one thing I think I need to like strengthen relationships with was with that board. And then just individual faculty members that you have or have had that you think will be, supportive of that. I'm posting it on there. It takes like what, 5 seconds to post that on Canvas. So anything we can do to get the word out.
Cool. I am completely with that. All right. Any other comments, ideas, suggestions for 10.2? Going once, going twice, sold. Sounds good. Hearing and seeing then we will move on to committee reports, which I don't think we have any committee reports. Move on to board member reports and announcements. This time is reserved for board members to inform the board about relevant campus-wide events and to report any pertaining committee progress activities. A time of 3 minutes per a report shall be observed. Do we have any club reports, announcements? Any club reports? Anybody want to let us know what your club is doing? How did Model UN go? Sociology club? How was the event?
Do you want me to do it? Yeah,
Go ahead.
the conference went well. It was from Friday to Monday, and like Saturday and Sunday being the heaviest days where it was, it kind of took all day. But the conference went well for us. As Naomi mentioned earlier, that our school won 2 awards, 3-ish awards, and I think very proud of our club. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Quick question. Sorry.
Yeah.
What were the name of the awards? I want to make sure they're reflected in the minutes.
Okay, let me think. One was the opening plenary award. So the when we actually gave the speech for the opening plenary, that was one of the awards. And then, hang on, I took a screenshot of one of the awards. So I'm looking for it now. The other one was, oh my God, my lack of cursive experience apparently is catching up with me here. Something achievement certificate in the art and practice of diplomacy. Okay, let's see if I can find that. Man, I wish I was better with cursive right now. Sorry.
It's all right. You can, if you want to send them to me later.
I will.
I'm not going to do the minutes today, but
Yep.
you just send me to them. It's always cool to post, club achievements in the minutes.
In the minutes, yeah.
We haven't gotten our certificate yet, but I think Professor Collan will send it. So what I'm sending you is the certificate of Ireland.
Okay.
Ireland certificate for the same award though.
Cool. Thank you.
Which kind of brings me back to this. Have we thought about handing out awards to our senators and our ASB?
It hasn't been discussed. So typically, like when we were on ground, we would have like an end of the year celebration. Right. And Senate has the funds to, pay for food and all that stuff. And we'd invite family members and we'd recognize the current board. We didn't really do awards like best senator, best, we didn't do that. It was more, just recognizing everyone. It's my goal to always make the president cry. So then we would swear in the next board and we would try to have some sort of dignitary there, whether it's the campus president or, someone, faculty member. So if we wanted to do that, we could still try. It's just hard. We can't do food, right? That's gonna be tricky, but that's something we can discuss both here and Senate.
Naomi?
I I will say something that MUN is planning that Marielle doesn't know about, so she's sworn to secrecy now. We will be sending out stickers and little lapel pins in the mail to our MUN club members. So it's some work. It does cost money, but Student Senate has those funds. So if we wanted to do something like that for Senate and CAEB, that's it. Yeah, I can show you what we have for. No, I'm not going to show it to you, Marielle. You're going to have to be surprised.
Okay. That just sounds so cute. I'm excited.
So I think that's something that we could possibly do. If I create something right now, Brett, do you think that's something we could? Because we have a lot of swag still for ASB swag, and I think Mario has it. So maybe I can reach out to Mario and see if we could possibly create a doodle form. If they're interested in receiving it, then they can provide their address and maybe we can send it to them. Or do I wouldn't say a pickup because we're not sure about the transportation and we'd have to arrange the whole thing with that. Do you think that's possible? Just to kind of recognize our boards?
Yeah, I was just gonna put it in the chat that in the past I used Senate passed funds for the event, and you can use your 72 funds for it because it's like ASB like business, right? You're training new officers or swearing them in, and the giveaways is it's not really a gift of public. I mean, that's a gray area there, but I used it in the past for some stuff that the Design Hub made. So, either way, not to go back to Senate 71 and or 72 funds could easily cover those costs.
All right, cool. Then maybe I can myself, Naomi, and Brett, we could possibly get on a call this week, relatively soon, to kind of see what we can do for our boards. Oh wait,
Yeah.
I'm the only one on my board, so I'll send myself a gift. And then I just want to make sure that Student Senate gets recognized. Because even though that we went from to remote operations, they have been astronomically amazing trying to do what they can do for being remote, and Naomi has led them to the best of her ability. So that's good job, Naomi, on that for being remote. Excuse me. So yeah, I just want to kind of put that smile on their face, So like Naomi right now, she's got that smile on her face. Love it. So yeah, so maybe we can kind of create something to at least send to them. Naomi, did you want to say something?
Oh, I would love to be a part of that effort. I've found out that I like creating and designing stickers. So I know the process. It's fun.
Yeah, of course. Any other comments, suggestions, or any other reports or announcements? Going once, twice. Okay. All righty. Then we will move on to public comment. Number 2. This time is reserved for members of the public to address the Clubs and Events Board on issues not already appearing on the agenda. A limit of 2 minutes per speaker shall be observed, with a maximum of 4 minutes per topic. The law does not permit any action to be taken nor extended discussion of any items not on the agenda. The ASB Clubs and Events Board may briefly respond to statements made for questions posed. However, for further information, please contact ASBK President for the item of discussion be placed on the future agenda. Is there any public comment? Hearing none, seeing none, we'll move on to everybody's favorite part of a meeting, adjournment. If there's no objections, hearing none, seeing none, this meeting is adjourned at 11:10.